Coding Monk's Innovations.
Python is currently the most demanded programming language in the market. Python has many features which the other programming language does not have. It is easier to learn options such as Python and is less time-consuming to write a program. These are some unique features which make Python stand out from other programming languages. Features of Python programming language. At present, there are many programming languages, and every one has its own unique and different feature. It is the feature which matters the most and helps planning of choosing the best programming language for a project. So, you should know about the Python programming language before you decide which is better for you. For knowing a language, you should know the feature. Below are the features that will clear your thoughts about why Python over R or any other roots. Easy to code. Python is a very high-level programming language, yet it is effortless to learn. Anyone can learn to code in Python in just a few hours or a few days. Mastering Python and all its advanced concepts, packages, and modules might take some more time. However, learning the basic Python syntax is very easy as compared to other popular languages like C, C++, and Java. Let us now look at the next feature of Python. Easy to read. Python code looks like simple English words. There is no use of semicolons or brackets, and the indentations define the code block. You can tell what the code is supposed to do simply by looking at it. Free and open source. Python is developed under an OSI-approved open source license. Hence, it is completely free to use, even for commercial purposes. It doesn't cost anything to download Python or to include it in your application. It can also be freely modified and redistributed. Python can be downloaded from the official Python website. Robust standard library. Python has an extensive standard library available for anyone to use. This means that programmers don't have to write their code for every single thing unlike other programming languages. There are libraries for image manipulation, databases, unit testing, expressions, and a lot of other functionalities. In addition to the standard library, there is also a growing collection of thousands of components, which are all available in the Python package index. Interpreted. When a programming language is interpreted, it means that the source code is executed line by line, and not all at once. Programming languages such as C++ or Java are not interpreted, and hence need to be compiled first to run them. There is no need to compile Python because it is processed at runtime by the interpreter. Portable. Python is portable in the sense that the same code can be used on different machines. Suppose you write a Python code on a Mac. If you want to run it on Windows or Linux later, you don't have to make any changes to it. As such, there is no need to write a program multiple times for several platforms. Object-oriented and procedure-oriented. A programming language is object-oriented if it focuses design around data and objects, rather than functions and logic. On the contrary, a programming language is procedure-oriented if it focuses more on functions, code that can be reused. One of the critical Python features is that it supports both object-oriented and procedure-oriented programming. Extensible. A programming language is said to be extensible if it can be extended to other languages. Python code can also be written in other languages like C++, making it a highly extensible language. Expressive. Python needs to use only a few lines of code to perform complex tasks. For example, to display Hello World, you simply need to type one line print, Hello World. Other languages like Java or C would take up multiple lines to execute this. Support for GUI. One of the key aspects of any programming language is support for GUI or graphical user interface. A user can easily interact with the software using a GUI. Python offers various toolkits, such as Skinter, 𝕱𝖆𝖙𝖚 and JPython, which allows for GUI's easy and fast development. Dynamically typed. Many programming languages need to declare the type of the variable before runtime. With Python, the type of the variable can be decided during runtime. This makes Python a dynamically typed language. For example, if you have to assign an integer value 15 to a variable x, you don't need to write int x is equal to 15. You just have to write x is equal to 15. High-level language. Python is a high-level programming language because programmers don't need to remember the system architecture, nor do they have to manage the memory. This makes it super programmer-friendly and is one of the key features of Python. Simplify complex software development. Python can be used to develop both desktop and web apps and complex scientific and numerical applications. Python's data analysis features help you create custom big data solutions without so much time and effort. You can also use the Python data visualization libraries and APIs to present data in a more appealing way. Several advanced software developers use Python to accomplish high-end AI and natural language processing tasks. Other advanced programming features. Python contains several advanced programming features such as generators, used to create iterators with a different approach that most other languages, and list comprehensions, used to create new lists from other iterables. Python also has automatic memory management, eliminating the need to manually allocate and free memory in the code. Numerous Python features set it apart from other programming languages and make it unique. Python is the greatest programming language to learn if you want to gain an advantage over the competition. The Python training course from Coding Monks will teach you all the fundamentals of Python as well as how to use it in real-world applications. You will learn about data types, variables, lists, tuples, dictionaries, decision-making statements, and loops. Learn about user-defined functions, object-oriented programming, etc. Subscribe the channel for similar contents.